What's going on, YouTube? So in today's video I'm going to be explaining on how to get better aim on console. So a lot of people were going to my Twitch chat, in my YouTube comments, my TikTok comments. They were like, yo Richie, how do I get aim like you or like some of the top players on console? And in this video I'm going to explain it to you. Pretty simple steps. But all my socials are going to be in the description if you guys want to follow my TikTok, my Twitch. I have 2 TikToks, Snapchat, Twitter, all of that stuff. It's going to be in the description below. But yeah, let's get right into the video. Part 1 is going to be your settings, like basically your sensitivity. So let's go to display. You want VSync off. Some monitors, it's like it runs good on, but most monitors you want that shit off. Graphic mode, you must be on performance mode if you want to compete with like the top players. And then FOV, this is a big one. So a lot of players, they run 90, but like 84 is literally the sweet spot. Everyone uses 84. Me, Stompin', Mingo, Kaysen, all the top players, but these don't matter either. But 84 for sure, everyone playing Siege should be on 84. If you want, you could run like, I've seen people on like 81, 82. As long as you're not over 84 and not under 80, then you're chilling. But yeah, so vibration, if you're a psychopath, you yeah, only psychos have that on. Trigger effect, make sure that's off. Gadget advanced leaning. This is preference. I see some top players use this on default, but if you want to lean without aiming, then put it to alternate. Turn that off. Controller rotation, if you're on updated, you're a bot straight up. You want to use classic. I tried updated, it's literally the worst thing of all time. I don't know how people use it, but I mean, sense is preference. So if you're on updated and you're having fun with it, you go ahead. So here's the biggest thing that people have the most trouble with, sensitivity. So I have people coming in my Twitch chat all the time like, bro, how can I find my perfect sense? Oh, what's the best sense? So first thing I'm gonna say is there's no best sense. Everything's preference. Like, bro, I could rock 100 and I'll be a king with that sense. But 30-60 right now is the meta. Me and Stompin' are on it. I think Mingo's even on it too. I think Kaysen. I just know me and Stompin' and like way more other people are on it. But yeah, 30-60 is the sweet spot. Dead zones, I'd recommend 5-5. But I'm comfy on 3-3. I played 3-3 on every game. Apex, COD, X Defiant, all that shit. Make sure these are 0. Mine's on 10 because this is my C4 button. I C4 with R2. I shoot with R1. But yeah, make sure those are on 0. Controller, alright. So controller sense, like the ADS sense. Make sure it's on advanced. You can use standard. I know one player who uses standard. It's Franklin. But I'd recommend advanced. I used to use standard for like a year now, but I switched. Alright, so 1.0, 26, 42. It feels pretty like similar. I heard there's like a sense like calculator or something like that to calculate it. But then I use 4850. Aim, make sure it's on hold. And then advanced controller options. Make sure it's on enabled. Turn everything to 0. And then disable and apply. And then make sure your stun is on dark, your screen shake is on off. And this shit doesn't matter, just don't use like black or white. Either use red or green. I like 80 opacity. And yeah, so that's the settings part. And now we're gonna get into part 2. Alright, so part 2 is gonna be about confidence. So a lot of people don't have confidence in their like ability to aim or like even to take gunfights. But when I tell you confidence is the biggest thing, confidence is probably one of the most important things of all time. In anything you do, even like in real life too. If you like wonder why Stompin's the best player, like all these guys are like good as they are because they have the mentality. They have the mentality that they're the best player. When you go into a lobby, if you're going versus higher ranks or lower ranks, you want to stay confident, never lose confidence. If you start losing confidence, then you're just gonna get shit on. But yeah, no, confidence is a big key. And always stay positive. Like, say if the first 2 rounds you're 0-2, don't get mental chalked off that. You could still have a good game. I've started tournament games like 0-7, and then I've made it out positive, and we came back. Like, you never wanna just lose composure. Always stay composed. That's part 2. Alright, so part 3 is going to be recoil control. So a lot of people have been like calling me Cronus, like this and that, calling everyone Cronus. We'd get DQ'd from the tournaments if we were Cronus. But But for example, on the Twitch, I like F2. Make sure you have laser on everything so you can aim in quicker. I just follow like the pattern. As you can see, the F2 just pretty much goes straight up and a little bit to the right. So you want to like counter that. You want to go down and to the left. People overcomplicate recoil like a lot. Recoil is extremely easy. You just gotta pull down pretty much. People say, oh, how do you control recoil? Pull down. Pull down to the pattern. And then for the SMG, watch, we go to the SMG 11. It goes like up and to the left. So I pull down and to the right. This pattern's a little weird because it has the extended barrel. See how it goes up left, down right. Here, watch. I control recoil better when I'm aiming at like a target. It's just easier for like my brain to process. I don't know why. But yeah, I just pull. You just counter direct the pattern. Goes down up and to the right, you go down to the left. Go straight up, you go straight down. That's pretty much it. But yeah, no, that's the recoil control. That one's pretty easy. Alright, so the next part is gonna be crosshair placement. So I see a lot of people in my ranked games, their crosshair placement, they aim at kneecaps. Same thing with Jinxie. Jinxie's always aiming at people's balls. So what I can recommend is, unless you know the guy is one shot, always aim head to like neck level. I don't like to aim like this level. I like to aim like right here, bro. Right here is perfect. Perfect level. And as you get used to it, it's the easier. It just comes like, it's second nature, aim at head level. This game is a one tap to the head. So aim in one bullet to the head and the guy's dead. So why not aim at the head? The only time I'll aim low is if I get a call that the guy's one shot. I'll aim like around like waist level. Because in case the guy's crouching. But yeah, I would probably recommend only doing that if the guy's one shot. Even when I'm crouch walking up places, I still like to aim head level. Just one tap to the head and they're dead. Low fire rate guns, for example, I play a lot of Castle in tournaments. This gun, the fire rate's dog shit. But yeah, always aim head level with this gun. Like I even popped an extended barrel on it. It's still, the gun's still ass. But yeah, make sure you're always aiming head level. Alright, for the next tip is gonna be your tracing. So I know we're on controller and it's like, you can't really practice tracing like M and K. Like if you want to practice your tracing, you'd go to like aim labs. But you like aim labs on controllers, dog shit. I wouldn't recommend that. What I would recommend is every day if you go over here in the shooting range and you practice on this dummy aiming like head level and you just practice your tracing. If you do this every single day, you'll be locked. Right now there's dead zone glitch, so my tracing might not be the best. It's extremely hard with dead zone glitch. Yeah, literally just do this for like a couple minutes before you hop on. Just practice your crosshair being on his head, and then you're gonna go long movements like this. You're gonna go side to side. Make sure you implement aiming too. Leaning. And then you could do short movements like this. My tracing's not the best because of the dead zone glitch once again. And then you could implement shooting into it too. Like with the recoil. Tracing's extremely important. You want to shoot C4s out of the air. It helps with your overall aim. Tracing is extremely important. When you're clearing angles, you're tracing. Like you want your crosshair on the angle. But yeah, I just do this every day. It might be hard for some people's eyes. You don't have to do it for a long time. But yeah, that's tracing. Alright, so for the final part, it's going to be having a routine. You want to make a routine in Siege. If you want to become the best, you need a routine. So my routine is, I'll hop in the training grounds. I'll go recoil control first. I'll shoot at the dummy with the recoil. I'll get my recoil down pack. I'll just get because I just hop on. Like when I hop on, my hands are cold. I'm just going in the training ground just to warm up my hands, warm up my ligaments. You could also do hand stretches. I do a couple of those. There's some videos on them if you want to look them up. But yeah, just like shake out your hands and shit. But yeah, I'll practice my recoil and then I'll go into tracing. I'll do this for a couple minutes, my tracing. I'll do it on hollows too. And then after the tracing, we could go into this, but like I'm not really a big fan. If you like this, you could do it, shooting like the red balls. I'm not a fan. I think that's good for mouse and key. If you're on PC and you're watching this, 100% you could do this if you're mouse and key, but on controller, I don't think it's that good. So after I do my recoil, my tracing, and then I'll probably play before a tournament, I'll play 5 to 10 free-for-alls. Before ranked, I'll play a couple. But make sure you always warm up before going into rank. That's going to be our biggest tip. Always warm up. Don't go into a rank cold if you want to. I mean, if you want to like just troll, then you could just go into a ranked without any warm-ups. But if you're really trying to rank up, you have to have a routine. You do your routine every day for a couple months, I'm telling you, your aim will be nasty. And do not change your sensitivity too. So many players will have a bad day or like whiff a mag, and then they'll instantly go to their sense. Instantly. Some players can get away with it. Like I see Mingo change his sense a lot, but that kid's just genetically gifted. Like not a lot of people are just like gifted like that. But I still don't recommend that, like to change your sense. People have bad days. Nobody's perfect. I miss mags. Every player misses a mag, you know. You're not going to hit every fucking shot. You're not going to hit every headshot. But just make sure you find a sense and stay on it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, YouTube, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you drop a sub, a like, a comment. And if you have any questions in the comments, just let me know. I'll probably respond. But I do stream every single day on Twitch. My Twitch is just Ricci, R-I-C-C-I. And if you guys want to drop a follow on my TikTok, it's going to be in the description below. I have 2 TikToks. I got a Twitter, Snapchat, and yeah, I got an Instagram too. I don't post on it, but in the future I will be posting on it. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope everyone has a great rest of their night. Peace.